So you're going to guarantee us a punt return for a touchdown?
Yeah, I guarantee it. Yeah.
First touch too, right?
Seriously, it seems like a lot of stranger things happen or unusual things happen in openers, maybe in the kicking game. You remember your first punt?
Yes. Yeah, I remember it well. I mean, thanks for reminding me again. But
do you have more anxiety about those kinds of things?
Always. First game, you're always worried about your protection. You're always worried about your coverage units. You got new guys in there, so it's definitely, I was up last night just with my eyes, just wide awake at 3 in the morning, just thinking about things that could happen. So, that happens in the first game. You get a couple games under your belt, then you feel a little bit more comfortable and know what you got.
How do you feel about this year's group of guys?
I feel good going in. I feel good every year going in, but then there's always some things, some question marks. You don't know how guys are going to react when it's real, and there's a few guys there that that they're going to be in their first real game, and so I always tell the guys the speed is different. You can play all the preseason games in the world, but when the game is real, the speed is different, especially on special teams.
Does it look like you're going to go with Tyreek punt and then Tremont kick, or maybe?
Yeah, we got a lot of guys, and you're going to see all those guys back there. That's one of the things that it's fortunate for us. We have a lot of guys that can do it. Those two guys are our top guys, and you want to get your top guys in there as much as possible.
Where does Hardman fit into?
He's in there. He's in the mix. He'll get back there too as well. Yep.
You won't have D'Anthony Thomas this week, and I know he's a big factor on special teams. How do you kind of make up for his absence?
We got Tremont. Tremont Smith does a lot of the same positions that he plays. And there's not a lot of drop off. He had an excellent game in that last preseason game. He really earned his spot. As far as special teams goes, and he had tackles. He had great return. I mean, he was doing it all. So he's a guy that would fill that spot. Pringle's another one that fills those spots. So, when D'Anthony comes back, obviously we'll have to make a decision what we're going to do, but that's for those guys upstairs to make that decision.
With Sean McCoy suddenly in the mix, does that mean that Darwin Thompson becomes a guy that you may be able to figure out how to use in some capacity?
Sure. I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, if he's up, if he's active. Anybody that's active will use. If some guys might have to be down. And, there's 7 guys that have to be down every week, so that's always a factor, so. But Darwin is you're talking about Williams or Thompson. Okay, yes. He's definitely going to be a factor.
Williams too.
Yeah, Williams. Yeah. Damien, go ahead.
With Tyreek, is there any balance of, I'm saying like pitch count, but are you going to use him all the time, or is it based on maybe how many touches you get in the offense?
I mean, that's going to be a game plan thing. We're going to use him as much as we can. Obviously, I mean, if he's getting a lot of reps, we have to be smart. I don't want to put a tired guy back there either. So,
sure.
Especially if we have other guys that can do it.
With Harrison, you mentioned the season.
Bucker?
Yeah, just trying to stretch him as far as you can. Do you feel you're confident, sort of wondering where his range is, or do you even want to sort of test that in the first couple of weeks?
Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable now that he can take it back further than he has in the past. We used to take him back 53. Now we feel more comfortable 55, 56. So that's a credit to him and how hard he's been working and his consistency and his confidence.
I think the distance in Pittsburgh, didn't he, for 50,
oh yeah,
58?
Yeah, he did. He had it. He was mad at himself, and he actually left it right. So that's kind of telling you that he kind of finessed it in there. If the guys pull it and they're trying to overkick it, he finessed it and he still had plenty of distance on it. So it tells you something about his leg strength.
I think you said, correct me if I'm wrong, but Demetrius Harris had the most points last year. Is that?
He was one of the top guys, but he wasn't the top guy. But he was for tight ends for total snaps. He got more tight end snaps on special teams than any other tight end in the league.
Okay.
So production points, no, but yeah, he was.
Do you have somebody in mind that'll win that?
Yeah, I mean Bell's going to play, and Yelder, and those guys got to step it up, and actually two or three guys will possibly take his spots.